Hello everyone, very warm welcome to another video. In this video, I am going to answer based on my own experience a very important question that many of you, especially freshers, face in the early days of preparation. That whether you should start doing answer writing practice from day one, or should you wait till the coaching gets over, or if you're doing self study, should you wait till you complete all general studies paper, optional papers, and then start answer writing practice. So when we say answer writing practice, it is nothing but trying to improve your skills of writing with respect to UPSC mains examination. So you know that the exam is conducted for 1750 marks. So if you want to get a rank in one or two attempts, you have to score heavily in mains. I usually suggest people to target 900 plus. So that magic figure of 950 is what I give as a target to our students. So if you are able to cross 900 marks, so nowadays even 850 plus going by last year means you are assured of IAS if you score 170 to 180 marks in interview. So keeping that in mind, to score 850 plus or 900 marks, so what you need is very good skills with respect to answer writing and essay writing, which takes care of all the expectations of UPSC that they have clearly mentioned in notification in the mains section. So both for essay and mains answers, they have clearly given guidelines. Now the question is, should you start from day one? So many people suggest many different ways. So based on their own personal experiences, leaders in the field of coaching, UPSC training, they suggest their own ways. So me, based on my own experience of starting this answer writing initiative in offline mode since 2014, where I have almost every day interacted with so many students, including freshers and veterans, and even people who got ranks in their previous attempts. So I have noticed that people who write more, who start early, they show huge promise of clearing this examination. Again, clearing this exam is not just answer writing, it's also about your personality, its attitude, and your hold on optional subject. There are many factors, but those who regularly regularly do answer writing practice on a consistent basis are always ahead in this race to get into IAS, IPS, or Indian Foreign Service. So why you should now the answer, in my opinion, yes, from day one, irrespective of whether you're a fresher, whatever be the nature of your background, doesn't matter how much knowledge you possess, so you should start from day one. So what do we mean by day one? Day one is when you have started preparing for the examination. You have decided that you want to pursue this examination. You would have joined a coaching institution, or you may be doing self study. You have started reading for the examination. So let us assume that you have started with NCERT textbooks. So that is the fundamental thing that everyone suggests. Everyone should read NCERT. Now, so this is the book I am holding. Our past. This is class 6th NCERT textbooks. So now assume that you started reading this. So you are reading many chapters here, and say you have read chapter 7 here. There is one interesting question here. Do you think it would have been easy for slaves to join the Sangha? Give reasons for your answer, right? So this is just a general question. Another question: what were the problems that Ashoka wanted to solve by introducing Dhamma? What were the means adopted by Ashoka to spread the message of Dhamma? So these two questions can be combined into one question in General Studies paper 1 of Art and Culture, and it can be asked. It's a very relevant question that can be asked in the examination. So now my question is, so class 6th student are how many year old? Like 12 years old. Do they wait? Do they read the chapters, as part of the textbook? And do they wait for an entire year to start writing answer to this question? No. As soon as they finish the chapter, their teachers give them assignment. They write answers. If a 12-year-old can read this chapter and write answer to this very basic question, I am kind of shocked, surprised how some people suggest you people who are adults, who are graduates, postgraduates, who can think on their own, not to start writing answers as if you are, like kids, as if you don't know anything. So you should understand that to start writing answers, all you need is some common sense, some basic knowledge about the topic, and your own ability to interlink things. So you can extrapolate, you can correlate with other things, you can come up with sensible answers. Nobody is asking you to write perfect answer from day one itself. So let us take another example. So this is Indian Constitution at Work, a very important textbook. I recommend this book to be completed before Lakshmikant. So believe me, if you read this textbook, understand each and every word, almost the polity will be done, and most of the questions in prelims come from this textbook. And read this 2 to 3 times and then only go for Lakshmikant. So there is one question here. Indian democracy is now ready to shift from a crude first past the post system to a system of proportional representation. Do you agree with the statement? Give your reasons for or against this statement. So this is on page number 77. This is like almost like UPSC question, right? Now let us see that, let us assume that you complete this chapter. This is chapter number, chapter 3, election and representation. So assume that you complete this chapter and revise the chapter like 2 to 3 times. It is very much desirable that you write answer to this question. So if again this is like 16-17-year-old kid who will be doing this exercise during their school days, and now you being in a position of this ambitious goal, and in this preparation you can actually write answer to this question. Now start with whatever rudimentary, ridiculous answer you can start. There are many advantages. If you keep continuing, you will definitely improve in the quality of your answers. You will start writing like what the expectation of UPSC is. The advantages are, if you start very early, you will get chance of writing answers on so many issues, so many topics, that gradually after 3-4 months you will be able to interlink different disciplines and bring multi dimensions in your answer. Whatever be the nature of question, whatever be the question related to whichever GS paper, you will be able to bring different dimensions in your answer. So it will happen only if you start early. So believe me, in first 1 or 2 months it's very difficult to write quality answers, but if you keep writing, the quality will improve, and the comprehensiveness, as I said, multi dimensions will start getting visible in your answers. And again, you don't have to pay anything. There are free initiatives. You don't have to visit website. You can just randomly take a question. It's not for website traffic or anything. It is to genuinely help students that we post questions. We believe that if you write regularly, you will get a rank. You know that Srushti Deshmukh, rank 5, she used to write regularly secure answers on our website. After that, I think rank 2, I forgot name of that boy. So in his first attempt, he has mentioned that he used to write secure answers regularly. It gives you huge advantage compared to all the competition. So, and again, this stuff of writing answers from day one is for very serious candidates who are not just daydreaming, but they want to crack this exam in 1 or 2 attempts. And then the most important advantage benefit of writing answers from day one is that the dynamics of exam has changed in past 2 to 3 years. The element of uncertainty is very much high, visible every year. So in mains, even if you have prepared for all the topics, out of 20 questions, you can be assured that 3 to 4 questions you will be clueless. You may be familiar with the topic, but you will not have content. So if somebody says that you should write answers only after completing the coaching, you are like unprepared to face this uncertainty. Now suddenly you are faced with these 3-4 questions for which you start getting scared of these questions, because your mind thinks that okay, you haven't prepared for these questions. You are going back to that knowledge base in your brain and trying to extract content. But that ability to face uncertainty, think on the smart, presence of mind will not work unless you have faced that kind of questions on day-to-day basis. So as a fresher, what you can do, like in our OGP classes, what we do every day, we give one answer compulsory, and we make students to write one answer. That is, if we are teaching polity every day, one polity question is given as an assignment, and one polity question is made to write in the classroom itself after only the class begins. And in addition to that, we suggest them to write one secure answer picking any new issue. So current issue, you cannot read and then expect to write answers. It must be on a day-to-day basis. Current affairs can be related to what you were studying as part of static, may not be related to the static component. You cannot wait the polity to get over and then write answers related to polity or any other current affairs. So you have to be curious about the things happening around you. That is what UPSC wants. You should be inquisitive and start thinking about the issues holistically and in a balanced way. All these qualities will improve only provided you start doing answer writing practice from day one. And the third reason, there is nothing to lose at all. If at all you are writing, you are overcoming fear of writing. If you start writing essays from the very beginning, you are overcoming fear of writing of essays. What is there to lose? Absolutely nothing. In a way, you are actually gaining to write, qualitatively as days pass. And also, whatever be the nature of the question in future, you will never be taken aback by the nature of the question. You will come up with some sensible answers which can still fetch you 1 or 2 marks. So 1 or 2 marks can make huge difference in this examination. So if there are like 3-4 questions in every paper for which you are getting like 2 extra marks compared to other people, so it comes to 25-30 marks advantage. That is equivalent to 250 to 300 ranks jump in your final list if you figure in your in the final list. So because every mark in this exam counts, you have to start early, you have to be ahead of the race. So don't be kind of in that confused state, getting spoon fed by coaching and then joining a test series for whole year. Like imagine now people suggest you to take classes like 1 year, you are not writing anything. That is how many people come to us. They spend huge money in big coaching institutions, and then they come back and say that they have never written one answer, they have never written essays. In our classroom, like last year October we started, there are students who have written like 30 essays and hundreds of answers. So I know this personally, these students, and they have graduated to core batch now. Some of them will definitely get rank in this 2021 attempt itself. They are completely freshers, and after mains, I'll definitely publicly announce a name of one guy who is definitely going to get rank 5. So completely fresher, from day one they are writing answers, and that is what gives me confidence. They start showing improvements. So you should be aware of all these things, and then only the progress can be made. So you have to be competitive at your best. So then only you can beat the competition. So don't, of course, like if you're insecure, underconfident, when people say that you first complete coaching and then you start writing answers, will make a kind of soothing impact on you, will calm you down, but only temporarily. But realistically speaking, based on my observation experience, the fact is that you have to be ahead. Of course, there are exceptions. There are people who may be smart, who might not have done tremendous amount of writing practice, might have cleared, but they are becoming exceptions. If you want to, whatever I am telling, keeping in mind that you need to get this rank in 1 or 2 attempts itself. So without doing practice, you can prolong your journey. So that is up to you. If you want to crack it as soon as possible, do the difficult thing, there is no shortcut. So if you have to do the difficult thing and then clear this exam and taste the actual fruit of success, you earn it at the end of the day. This is what I wanted to there are many advantages, like I can go on and on, I can speak about it for 1 hour, but if I have to tell within like 15-16 minutes the crux of whole issue, this is what I want to suggest you. So don't fall prey to such kind of advices. I don't know, it might appeal to some of you, but as I'm repeating again and again, based on my experience, I can tell you, doing regular practice, even from day one, you can do it. You can actually learn it, and you can continue to do it consistently. Just start it. So wish you all the best. Thank you so much.